The three topics that I'll be talking about today are the organ reserve, the sensory abilities, and the effect of lifestyle on health.
When I was younger, I walked 5 miles every single day. But right now, I'm getting older. I only walk 1 or 2 miles. I'm getting really, really tired.
In the NBA, we often ask the question, how much gas is left in the tank, as a player nears the end of his career. Younger players tend to have more gas in the tank, so they'll be able to be faster and stronger compared to the older players on the court. This is similar to what the organ reserve is. The organ reserve is kind of like a container filled with hidden energy that we don't use for everyday activities. The general rule of thumb is that younger adults tend to have a higher organ reserve, and as you grow older, the organ reserve starts to diminish. For example, as a person in his 20s, I can run a couple of laps around the track without stopping. However, a person in his or her 50s might not be able to run as much before slowing down to a jog or a walk. A person will notice that his or her organ reserves are getting smaller and smaller until the reserves are actually called upon.
When I was younger, my ear really, really good hearing. But right now, I getting older, my ear really, really get worse. When I was younger, my eye really, really good. I still see the newspaper. I don't have to wear my glasses. But right now, my eye getting worse. I have to wear my glasses to see the book and newspaper.
These senses are something that we use in our everyday lives, whether it's to examine the environment that we're in, like looking at the road while driving, or for everyday activities, such as smelling and tasting dinner. During early adulthood is when these senses are at their healthiest state. However, as an individual progresses towards the middle and late adulthood stages, the senses will slowly get worse. Vision starts to decline at around the age of 40, and as the individual grows older, he or she might require glasses to read or drive. Hearing also starts to decline at around the age of 40, but the use of hearing aids is much less common than glasses. Taste and smell are also closely related to another, like when you can't taste when you're sick with a stuffy nose, and both of these senses start to decline as you move from early to middle and late adulthood.
When I was younger, I eat a lot of fast food. But right now, my health is not that good. My family doctor tell me I have to eat a healthy food. Right now, I eat a lot of vegetable and apple, banana, and brown rice.
Our peak of physical health is during the early adulthood stage. Sickness isn't really a problem, and we tend to be the most fit during this stage. However, as the body grows older, it starts to break down. Things that we took for granted, like eating unhealthy diet and recovering from sicknesses more easily, can't be taken for granted anymore. During middle adulthood, our physical health slowly declines. We may see health problems such as heart disease starting to appear due to unhealthy diets and a lack of exercise during early adulthood. These problems can continue on to late adulthood, and newer health problems can show up as well, especially if the individual doesn't change to a healthier lifestyle during middle adulthood.